What's up, everybody? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here, and we've got some more LEGO DC supervillains for you. That's right, it's the final DLC, DLC 6 for Young Justice Story. Now, full disclosure, I have not really followed the show. I know very little about this, so this was actually quite fun. It is short and sweet. We get a couple of trophy achievements for completing the level and for getting that true villain stud requirement. But hey, when you load back in, if you've officially purchased the season pass or downloaded the individual pack, you can see that the summit is now here in the new area. I went right on by it. There's the summit. We'll go ahead and jump onto it, and which character you choose doesn't really matter, as the story will default all of that for us. But hey, as you might remember, this is the story. We're going to go ahead and jump in and out of some cutscenes, so let's get to rolling.
What's up? Lobo here. Just grabbed myself a snack while the hog's getting refueled. Now let's dig into this Young Justice hero stuff. Superman and friends got himself stuck on the other side of the galaxy, leaving the young'uns to fill their boots on Earth. Anyways, the baby heroes had plenty to deal with. Some alien dudes were trying to invade Earth, and not the good, honest alien kind like your main man Lobo, but the double-crossing and cheating kind. Earth's worst villains decided to secretly partner up with the invaders. Thankfully, some of those ankle-biters were undercover. 'Twas a teensy bit weird for Aqualad here. See, his daddy Black Manta was part of the bad crew. Awkward! A secret meeting was called. And from there, it all went downhill. Claiming Earth as their property wasn't gonna make anyone living there happy. Trouble, trouble. But the little ones were ready for anything and waiting to strike. That did not bode well for the bad guys, aliens or otherwise. The stakes of this battle were Earth's survival, no less. I don't care who wins, as long as I can see some sweet brawling. With Aqualad's little undercover operation exposed, things were about to get messy in a hurry.
As we gain control of our two heroes here, we find that we have the Kid Flash and the Tigress. I believe it's the unmasked version is what they label it. I did find that, well, so first of all, I made a mistake. I had to replay this level again because I accidentally found a mini-kit in the next boss area, which we'll point out to you. But in my first attempt, I actually used the Tigress to go ahead and take these guys out. And it took quite a few cha-cha-cha-cha's. And it actually took me 3, 4, 5 minutes to complete this first section. However, if you use the Kid Flash, he can actually go up and an icon should be indicated. As you can see, it keeps popping up for us. It's that circle button. If we press that circle, it actually does this quick attack and takes him down rather fast and efficiently. So you can see here, Tigress it also gets it done, but not quite as quickly as the Flash, or the Kid Flash, that is. Simply wrap him up and let's move on.
Somehow in all the chaos, Miss Marcia got all wrapped up in this magic fire snake thing. Somebody had to help her out and fast.
Thanks to a quick tip from the cameraman there, we know that we have to deal with that gold rattler tail there. Now, as you can see, there's also some gold scattered around, and it's actually telling me that I need to use Tigress to go ahead and attack. I think it's Tigress, or no, it's Artemis, right? Oh, nope, it's Tigress again, the unmasked version. So she's got these arrows that have the flaming ability here. So we'll go ahead and target that up, and it's like the old Batman, you know, the silver bricks or the silver arrows that he has that burp, 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 burp. So you got to target it, which at least I did. Once you get it targeted, it'll zip it up there, and I thought I was going to have to deploy a second one, but it gets it done. And now we've got that fire. We've got some bricks in there that need building, but of course they would hurt us. We'll go ahead and switch over to Superboy and make our way in there. So there's definitely a theme here if you haven't figured it out. The Young Justice certainly seems to be like a young version of, like, you know, our well-known superheroes. So we got Superboy as opposed to Superman, and we also have the Tigress. I don't know what's we also have Aqualad. I guess that's maybe Aquaman. Is the Black Manta really Aquaman's dad? I told you I knew nothing about this series. All right, spin to win. All of a sudden, we are out of here. Put out that fire.
Hey, these kids are all right. Miss Marcia was free, but the team would still need to do something about the brain sheep if they wanted to teach him a lesson.
Again, shout out to the cameraman for cueing us on where we needed to be. And I actually took it upon myself to realize that we had a speedster here that could actually make it up this conveyor belt that was probably too fast for a regular speeded person. So we get up to the top, we flip the switch, and now our team can make it up here to get the cha-cha-cha on as a group. And let's see here, what do we got? We got something we need to flip over here. Once we get all the way to the top, I believe the Tigress, what does she does something for? Oh yeah, we got these bricks. We build them up and we flip on over to her. And let's see here, not the first time, not the second time, but the third time will be the charm. If you're watching this and you have not yet played it, you're going to want to shoot the far right one over there, as it is kind of a funny angle to shoot it at the other two. You'll see I missed the first one, missed the second, but as I already stated, the third time will be the charm. So watch this. We're going to get our ba-boing on, and here it goes. All right, so it's crazy. A little arrow. I guess it needed some momentum or something, because we were like 8 feet from that, but we had to shoot it across the room and bounce it off and bounce around, and that was kind of crazy. We'll accept it, though. And next up, we've got these bricks in the far right corner. We'll go ahead and build those up with our speedster. And then that should give us, yep, that's right, a treadmill we can go ahead and hop on. And it's a weird guy, though. I don't know if we've ever seen one like this before. So here we go. We're going to go hop on. Tap, 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 tap. Here we go. Speed it up. Oh, whoops. Oh, yep, I got it. Go ahead and complete her that meter, and it'll take us into another cutscene.
Ah, that'll show him. You know, I'm more of a bronze over brains kind of guy. But I'll tell you who's got plenty of both. Black Beetle. Man, you could tell he didn't like it when things weren't going his way.
Ruh-roh, somebody call the wambulance. No, I'm just playing. We got, this is Miss Martian, right? Am I mistaken? She like transforms into this crate. I could be wrong on that. I probably should have checked the name before I said anything. But simply avoid the big attacks from the air. Once he sees them sweet, sweet stars, go ahead and sneak in for a couple of pows right to the kisser. You know, have you guys ever noticed that I really don't care for these boss battles? I don't really put a lot of energy into them. I just get up close and hit the button as fast as I can, and if time allows, I go ahead and avoid any aerial attacks or anything obvious. But really, I just try to get up close and personal and take them hearts down as quickly as possible. So again, I don't really have a lot of, I don't know, I guess style to my fights. I just get up close and make it happen. So we're almost done there. We got one and I guess 2/3 left. Gotta attack or dodge. Dodge the attack. Here we go. Last but not least. Oh, we took one right in the face ourselves. That's not good. I did pretty good avoiding those aerial attacks until that one. But here we go. Last but not least, give him the old pow, and off we go.
So then Mr. Insect Features decided to take a hike. Smart idea. Meanwhile, things around this so-called summit just got crazier and crazier. While all this was going on, Aqualad and his Aqua Dad had some issues they needed to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, so according to this, I guess this whole time I have had no clue that Black Man, okay, full disclosure, I still haven't seen the Aquaman movie. Like, I'm pretty caught up. I haven't seen Endgame as of this recording. I know that's Marvel, not DC. I'm just clarifying that we're not like, I'm just saying as far as superhero movies go, like big blockbuster awesomenesses, I haven't seen Aquaman and I haven't seen Endgame. Everything else I've seen. The new Ant-Man, all the other, everything. I got it all in my catalog now, but I have no idea how, Black Manta falls into the Marvel Universe. I'm familiar with the character, but I guess I never really knew that maybe there was. You guys drop me a comment down below and either verify or deny that is the case. And as I run around and try to avoid the I guess the ultimate doom from the ceiling there, I spotted a little grate in the far left corner there. So we found a couple of these mini kits already. Actually, I forgot to mention that there was a ground pound opportunity in the second area. You probably already saw it. It was a crack in the ground. Superboy could have made it happen. That's how I accidentally got it in the first attempt. There's also these gold like crystals or sconces that are all over the place. There's 5 of them, so if you've been following along as you go, you should be able to melt those down. And we'll be back in free play for all of this. Just keep in mind that we'll show you and we'll guide you right through. There's also a strong handle right there that I do not believe Aqualad can move, but maybe he is strong like that. Maybe he hits the gym more often than I think. I'm not quite sure. But, all right, we've got this grappler here. We're going to avoid that. We've got the hearts almost halfway depleted. In fact, I think we're past the halfway mark now, if my maths is correct. And we got another ceiling. The sky is falling. Another Chicken Little moment here. We got to dodge anything that's coming down from above. And yeah, don't forget to grab them studs in the corner there. You got to get them all. If you don't have a multiplier on, you might still be trying to get that 50K. But my guess is by now, if you're playing the DLC, you've probably got all of those red brick stud multipliers on. And if not, we got lots of videos for those. What are you doing? Go get them done right now. Speaking of right now, we've got another lantern pad built up, which is nice that Aqualad can use those. And this one's pretty cool. It's like, looks like a 4-eyed snake going for it. Oh, I guess 4 eyes is better than 1, huh? Sorry about that. All right, moving along. We've got, Cyclopses are never a good thing. Let's just be honest. Cyclops are bad. Okay. All right, Black Manta's coming in for the final attack. We're going to deplete that meter once and for all. I guess that's not totally true because we will be back in free play and we'll have to probably play him again. But we'll have a different character this time. It won't be a family affair. We'll probably have like Superman or somebody melting the gold stuff away, and we'll probably finish that way too, as he is also invincible and one of my favorite characters. So, all right, last but not least, here we go. Let's take that quick selfie, and off we go.
Well played, kiddos. I guess there's hope for this generation after all. That's it from me. Earth's not the only planet in the universe, although they have some pretty nice food there.
Whoops, that was a little sped up there, wasn't it? All right, so there are a couple of spots in this video that I did speed up, so I guess you know I'm exposed. But we got a trophy or achievement, depending on which platform you're playing on, for completing the level itself, and also one for getting this stud requirement of 50,000 studs. Now, boy, that trophy is staying up there an awfully long time there, especially since it was sped up just ever so slightly. Now, if you weren't following along, we missed all mini kits on purpose, as that is our goal in the story. We're just trying to get through the story bits so we can come back with all of the characters that we've unlocked and get all of them collectibles. We did get 1 gold brick for completing and 1 gold brick for getting that true stud requirement. Now, we're also going to unlock a handful of characters, so go ahead and read along as the game reads them off. I do want to go ahead and give a shout out to Warner Bros. For hooking us up with a copy of this game. It has been oh so delightful, and we are coming to a close as this is the final DLC. We got 1 more video we're going to pop out, and of course, I wouldn't be able to do that video not smoothly and efficiently without the help of my guide writers, and in this particular case, it happens to be Gary, so shout out to Gary for hooking us up with those collectibles. I know that I kind of put a little urgency on him, even though it wasn't needed, and he got it done! He busted through it and got me all those collectibles, so hopefully they're on the guide already, and hopefully we're guiding you with our videos. So, hey, that's going to wrap it up for LEGO DC Supervillains DLC number 6, The Young Justice Story! If you haven't already, please check us out on social media. We're there in all sorts of forms, shapes, and stuffs. I guess colors, too. Check us out. We also have HappyThumbsGaming.com. And, you know, as for me, that's going to do it. I got free play to do. I got a couple more collectibles, and then I'm done. As always, until next time, see ya!